and I'm still not a true believer of behavioural analytics being the answer. But I think UBA and you know the understanding of the behaviour of the user to the interaction to the asset, if we call it the asset, because I think quite often from sort of a purple team perspective, and I see it from when the SOC deals with it. I also see it from when an attacker attempts it. It's sometimes very hard to determine exactly what is going on unless you're giving it time to evolve. If that makes sense, you almost have to play a little bit of that. This seems suspicious. Our gut tells us this is suspicious, but this is potentially still a user that could be just having a bad day, that is trying to do something that potentially they shouldn't be, and we need to let this play out a little bit longer. And I think that's where certain kind of techniques needs to be inframed on the individual that's monitoring that process, if that makes sense. I think understanding the attacker's perspective of what they're trying to do from a blue team. So I know that we're on a red team side at the moment, but I'm trying to bleed into the blue to come back to the red. But I think where I feel here is that we quite often can be quite jumpy and go, right, quick, let's go and get that alert, because it's firing on a principle of it potentially could be malicious. But actually quite soon you can default that as it's benign, it's only a user misbehaving. Giving it time to breathe and understand what it's actually trying to do. You talk about cron drops, like you can't just go and blacklist, and kill cron drops, because there's a purpose that why they're there. If they're being used maliciously or not maliciously, they've still got a purpose, and we've got to make sure that we don't just destroy them because we think it's all bad. So it's I think sometimes having it to be brave enough to allow the attack to unfold, to just understand, is this an attack that we need to be warranted in dealing with, or is this something that's just a misbehaved user that probably could deal with having some more cyber training?